Okay, so here we are. Couple of glasses of Prosecco.
Of course.
Which is the most important thing.
Yep.
Tonight, we're going to be cooking on the Cadac Safari Chef 2 again.
Yes.
But we're going to be doing a rustic Rogan Josh with pilau rice. And I've got a little packet from Tesco's of these baby naan breads. Look at those.
Okay.
And I think this is going to be quite easy because what I've gone for is I've gone for this by the Spice Tailor. Now, it's a lady called Anjum Anand. I'm sorry if I've got your name or pronounced that incorrectly. And it's everything you need to make a really quick and easy Rogan Josh.
That's clever.
In sort of about 10 minutes.
So you know, this is instead of doing just a pre-done jar of something, you're going to make it with the actual spices.
You've got the spices in there. If you have a look, you've got spices, you've got the sauces, everything is in there. You put it in with your meat, you cook it. Now, she recommends that you cook it with lamb or beef rump steak or strips.
Oh, we're doing it with chicken.
We're doing it with chicken.
I don't like beef or lamb with my Rogan Josh.
No, we don't, because we order a chicken Rogan Josh. So we're actually going to be a little bit radical and use some chicken, which I've got some chicken breasts here, which we're going to cut up to put in it. They are big breasts. I think we might have too much, but hey, we can always stick it in a pot and eat it tomorrow, or stick it in the freezer and have it, you know, sort of for lunch one day. But I'm just going to open up this packet because this is live. Well, I say live, this is the first time we've done this sort of thing, so we need to make sure there's writing on the inside.
Oh God, you have to be really
So
careful.
I need to make sure that what we do is going to be right. So...
Oh, that's the most important bit you just chopped off there.
Okay, right. Heat 1 teaspoonful of oil in the pan, add spices and cook for 20 seconds. Add the meat, brown lightly for 2 to 3 minutes. Add the base sauce and simmer for 2 minutes. Stir in the main sauce and simmer for 3 to 5 minutes or until the meat is cooked. Well, because this is chicken, this is going to be so quick and brilliant.
Okay.
Absolutely happy days.
Okay.
Cook through. So we're not going to be doing it for shoulder of lamb or anything like that. Serves 2 to 3 with naans, pilau rice and all rostis. So we got the pilau rice. Yeah. Now that is a pilau rice by...
Yeah, I actually said to you, why didn't you get one of these boil in the bag jobs? But why did you say...
I've used this one because it looks different. It says
does,
it's already been perfectly steamed and filtered, so it's all fluffy. And also it does say on the bottom here, because microwave or stir fry for 1 minute.
Oh, okay.
So because we're on the Cadac Safari Chef 2, we're going to be stir frying it.
Okay.
And then just before we actually go to eat, I'm going to pop these on the griddle and just warm these through. Okay. And we should have a really nice Indian here. For not a lot of money.
Excellent.
Okay.
Right.
The spice mix, just so you can get some idea: bay leaf for mellow fragrance, black cardamom for smoky depth, clove for pungent sweetness, cassia for sweet warmth, black peppercorns for heat, green cardamom for freshness, and whole red chilli for clean heat.
Oh, sounds fun.
There you go. There's lots of other facts here. Now, this is just one of the kits that they do, or she does. I got this from Tesco's. I think you can find, I think there's 3 or 4 different kits and different types of curries.
Well, perhaps we could try them.
Yeah, absolutely. There's a madras, there's korma, there's all sorts. So, yeah.
I mean, we always go for a Rogan Josh anyway.
We do.
So why don't we try something different?
Yeah, absolutely. So I picked this one up and let's give it a try.
Okay.
Perfect. Yeah. So the first thing we're going to do, just to prep, is just cut the chicken up. Okay.
I love the way you slice things.
Now, we did have a viewer recently that said that she likes the way I cut things up. Anne, if you're watching, I did see your comment. Thank you very much for that. This has been out the freezer now for about an hour, so you can see it's really easy to cut when it's slightly frozen.
You always sharpen your knives as well, though, don't you?
To me, the whole part of cooking and preparing is to have a sharp knife, and this, I've run this through the steel.
You missed that one.
I haven't done that one yet.
Oh, right,
is that the one you were on about?
Yeah. just saying, you missed a bit. Sorry.
Finished?
Yeah, okay.
Yeah, turning a cook out to suck eggs.
Oh, granny.
No, I'm not a granny, I'm a granddad. Several times over. 7 grandsons. Can't make granddaughters in our family.
No, we can't. No, never mind, eh?
Can we?
Never mind.
Never mind. One day, might have a great granddaughter.
Yeah, you never know.
There we go. Just get that prepped. Just going to take a little bit of that so we can possibly do it.
It's very satisfying watching you chop the food up.
Is it?
It is. It really is. Yeah.
Yep. There you go. There we go. Just take those last few. I think there is a lot of meat here, so I think we will be eating.
Yeah, we'll be eating it tomorrow.
A curry either tomorrow or the day after.
Yeah.
But that's not a bad thing.
No, it's not.
It's always good to have a pot of cooked curry in the fridge, just for a spot of lunch or something.
Goes to show, even on the Cadac Safari Chef too, you can do batch cooking.
Absolutely, why not? So look, there we are. That's all ready. I need to go and clean my hands and wipe down and pop this into a pot. We'll come back to you shortly when we're ready to start cooking. So here we are at the Cadac Safari Chef 2. We've got a pan here. We've got some oil in there, just some sunflower oil.
Just some oil stuff.
Cadac's on, nice and warm, getting hot. So let's just heat that sunflower. Now what it tells us in here, very good instructions. Heat a tablespoon of oil in the pan and add spices for 20 seconds.
Which spices?
They're all labelled.
All right.
Spices, base, and then sauce.
So spices.
Okay, so we're going to take those spices.
Yeah. Do you need anything to cut it with, or?
No, if you look, there is a little tear bit off there. So hopefully it'll be easy to do.
Okay.
So again, if you're on a campsite, really easy without having to do anything.
Okay.
So, and look, you've got all sorts of...
So even those big things?
Yep. I suppose you just pull them out when you're going to eat.
Okay.
Not
I
gonna...
suppose sometimes when you have an Indian, you have to take the bits of cardamom
That's
seeds
right,
or
yeah,
whatever,
absolutely.
don't you?
So let's just heat that oil.
Okay.
Okay, so it's getting nice. You can see that's starting to heat.
Yeah.
Just pop those in, and you should be able to...
Oh, this is really weird for me. Really? Hang on. Oh, no.
You just have a glass of whatever. Oh,
Jesus Christ, that got my hair.
okay.
What was it?
It was just a little thing popping.
Okay.
That's all. Don't worry about it.
Just don't have children near you, I suppose.
Don't be afraid of cooking. So you
Okay.
need to do that for 20 seconds.
20 seconds.
So I think we've done that now.
Yeah, okay,
Yep.
yeah.
20 seconds.
What happens
So
next?
what would happen now is all those flavours would infuse into that oil.
Oh, okay.
Let's pop in
Crikey me.
chicken. Oh, smell that.
Yeah.
Absolutely lovely.
It did worry me when it hit me in the head. Gosh. Oh, it smells like Christmas dinner.
Does it?
No.
No.
No, it's a...
Okay, just keep that going in that pot.
What does it smell like?
Just going to pop the lid on there because that will just keep the heat in there. It's Indian, isn't it? It's a Rogan Josh. It's got those smells of Middle Eastern sort of cooking and stuff. No?
No, yeah,
Are we there?
there's
Are you back with
There's
us?
something definite. Hang on.
I think it's a cardamom, isn't it? I mean, I'm not a cardamom fan, but
I've got no idea what a cardamom was if it hit me in the face, to be honest with
I
you.
think it did.
Yeah, it did.
Okay, let's just keep it.
It definitely smells nice.
Very nice.
It smells
Okay,
nice.
keep the lid on there. So, the instruction says add the meat and brown lightly for 2 to 3 minutes. So I'm not going to sort of let you watch me doing that.
Okay.
So we'll do that. We'll get this cooking away, and then we'll come back to you just before we stir in the sauce.
Okay.
Okay, so it's well and truly on its way there now. Look at that. Starting to cook in. So
Now I've had a smell.
yep.
It's a bit. I can smell the cinnamony sort of thing. You said it's cardamom, yeah?
No, I think it's cassia.
Cassia.
Yes, yeah.
And
which is a bit like a cinnamon.
And I can
type.
also smell the clove in it as well.
Yeah.
So yeah, that's the smell. So I think that's why it smells a bit like
Base
Christmassy.
sauce in there now.
Ooh, what's the base sauce? Do we know?
It's sauce that's the
base. Right, that's cool. Yep.
Of the Rogan Josh.
Oh.
Let's just pop that in there, and it just says then just simmer that for a couple of minutes. Oh yes, it almost has a hint. I don't know. Does it say what the base sauce is? Let's just have a quick look. Rogan Josh has a Kashmiri. Where is the lamb?
Don't really say. What does it smell like to you though?
Taylor taste. Use these handy tips. Cook vegetables. Fry. What was it you just said?
I don't know. What does it smell of?
It smelled a bit coconutty, but
Ooh.
I don't think. Well, it might be, I suppose, to a certain extent. Yeah.
Did it say anything about allergens with nuts?
I
suppose coconuts is a big nut, isn't it?
I'm sure it says somewhere. But obviously if you have a problem with nuts, then you need to read all the instructions very carefully. But anyway.
Okay.
Moving on. It's been in there a minute or so. Oh, that's smelling good. You can see that's bubbling away in there. So this is not going to take too long to cook it.
No.
Let's just leave that in there for another minute, and then we'll come back to you just before we put the next sauce in there.
That smells nice.
Yep, start to smell good. Perfect. So you can see we brought that up to the boil now. It's simmering away. It really does smell divine.
Absolutely gorgeous.
I don't think we can say anything.
I've just read the packet, and basically it said, you know, if you've got any allergens to do with nuts, because it does contain nuts and stuff, avoid it. It's suitable for vegetarians, obviously not if you add the chicken.
And you can add aubergine and other sorts of
absolutely right.
This is sticking in the main sauce now.
All right, okay.
So let's just pop that in. Make sure that we get all that sauce in there.
And I would just add as well, it said further on that if you want extra heat, add the chilli. So
we added the chilli.
We added the chilli straight away. So I think we've got extra heat if we want it.
So there we go. Let's put that sauce in there.
Look at that.
And now it says simmer that for 2 to 3 minutes. That, everybody, is a really good start for a chicken Rogan Josh. Smells wonderful. Let's pop the lid in there. I'm going to bring it up to the simmer.
Oh, that smells lovely.
Oh, tastes lovely. And I'm just going to turn it down a little bit.
I would.
Because I don't want that catching on the pan. And it says simmer for 2 to 3 minutes. So we'll simmer for that for 2 to 3 minutes. We'll come back to you and then we'll start to get the rice ready and those naan breads.
Woohoo!
Okay, 3 minutes, do you think?
Yeah, it must have been
I think
like
so.
that,
Good 3 minutes. Take the lid off. Oh, look at that bubbling away in there.
That was lovely.
That is amazing. Let's just give that a quick stir. There we go.
Smells amazing.
It does, doesn't it? Let's just bring that back to the simmer. And then we've got to be pretty quick, I think, in what we've got to do next. Because we need to get this pan off. We need to get the rice pan on. And then we need to get those naan breads in to get hot as well. So we'll come back to you in just a sec once we've got everything ready.
All right.
So I think we're ready. We're just going to give that a quick stir again, just to make sure that's off the bottom. That is really going bubble, 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 bubble. We're going to take that straight off and just move that over onto that wooden board.
Yep.
Keep that there. Bring on here this little saucepan that just about fits. We'll work that one out in a minute. Turn the heat up to full.
Yeah, this is interesting. I thought, you know, you just stick a bowl of boiling the bag in somewhere, but this is a special thing. You can actually stir fry this rice.
Stir fry this into just a little bit of olive oil.
Where'd you get this VT stuff from?
Again, this was Tesco's.
Oh, right.
All of this came from Tesco's.
Okay, fair enough.
So everything's from Tesco's.
VT.
It's meant to have been steamed before.
Okay.
We're going to heat that oil.
Yeah.
which is just about there. We'll just wait for it to start to smoke.
Yeah.
And they reckon it will take a minute or so.
All right, okay.
Here you go, I can see that smoking. We'll pop that in there.
Stir-fried pilau rice. I don't think I've ever had stir-fried pilau rice.
Well, to be honest with you, I don't think it's stir-fry in the sense that we're not cooking it stir-fry.
It's just heating it,
We're
is
just reheating it stir-fry.
Okay, is it not going to sort of like stick to the bottom?
No, if we keep it moving, we shouldn't have a problem.
Okay, fair enough.
And I think that is part of the trick here, is we just keep it moving.
I always panic when I have this sort of stuff.
Why?
Because I do.
I mean, there will be a certain amount of it that will be sticking to the but it's just keeping it on the move.
Okay, so it's just warming it,
yeah,
really,
just,
then?
well, that's, of course, we're not cooking it, it's already cooked.
Oh, okay, I'm with you. All right, then.
Just keep that in that pan. Make sure it's all broken up, so there's going to be no cold areas in there. Just keep that on the move. And it says just for a minute.
Right. Like I say, I can't see it would take much longer to get it warm. So that's cool.
Well, not hot. Hopefully it's not.
Yeah.
So what we're going to do, I think that's actually warm.
Is it? Oh, excellent.
So that's good.
Well, it wouldn't, yeah.
So I'm going to come back to you again in just a second. I'm going to move this pan and sit it next to the curry on the wooden board.
Yeah.
And then I'm just going to change the top here.
Yeah.
So we can then warm those naan breads.
Okay.
So we've done a quick change. We've taken the pan top off. We've put the griddle on there. You can see there, there's the griddle. I've put the barbecue mat on there because it keeps it nice and clean. We're just going to take those naan breads and we're just going to pop those quickly on the top there.
Just do two because I don't want, and we might have the rest of them tomorrow with the...
Okay.
Yeah.
That's your way of saying you're not hungry.
No, it's my way of saying, well, let's have something with nothing because we didn't have any more rice, did we?
We're going to leave those on there for, I don't know, a couple of minutes.
Yeah.
And we'll come back in about a minute and a half.
Okay.
Start serving up, and then we'll be able to put the naan breads on the plate as well.
Sounds good. Your glass is empty as well, so we need to do something about that.
Okay.
Right then.
Bye. Right, so let's serve it up and see what this is going to be like. Okay, let's take some rice. So that's been sitting there, getting nice,
steamy.
Yep, nice and fluffy. Look, a little bit of rice. Well, that smells nice as well, actually, doesn't it?
There's a lot of it, isn't there?
Well, that packet was really into 2 portions. So
yeah.
good thing about that is that if you only want 1 portion, if you're single, you live on your own, then yeah, that's pretty good.
Yep.
So let's pop that into there. So that's really good. Then we've got that Rogan Josh.
Oh.
Let's pop some of that Rogan Josh onto the plate. There we go. Look at that. There is plenty there.
Yeah,
I think,
let's leave some for tomorrow.
to do
Yeah.
a second day.
I'm happy. I don't need any more.
You're going to get some
No,
more.
I don't need more.
Well, you're going to get some, so shut up.
Okay. No, I don't need any
Okay.
more though.
You're not getting any more after that.
Good.
So,
Because we need to use some
Okay.
tomorrow.
so there you go. And then stay there.
Oh, where am I going?
Now you're there.
Yeah.
Just going to take these
Yeah.
off here.
Yeah.
That's hot. That's hot. And look at that.
That looks wonderful.
A chicken Rogan Josh made on the Safari Cadac Chef 2. Yeah? Is that nice?
It looks lovely.
Good. Look at that.
Yeah.
Absolutely lovely. Right, you stay in there.
Uh-huh.
I give you, in fact, I think I better do it with a spoon, otherwise I'll end up dribbling it all down your front. Haven't done that for a long time, have we? See? What's that like?
Oh, God, that's gorgeous.
Is it?
Really lovely.
Is that good?
Yeah.
Let me just have a little taste. So I know you're not lying.
That's lovely.
Oh, lovely. Look, everybody, I hope that's given you a little bit more inspiration for what you can do on a little tiny barbecue on a campsite. And if it has, please, please, please give us a thumbs up. That is lovely.
It is lovely,
Gorgeous.
yeah. Hurry up.
Yeah, hit that red button and subscribe, because the more you subscribe, the more of these things we can bring you. More flavours, more tasting, more campsites, more everything.
Hurry up.
Thank you very much for watching, everybody. We love you all. Take care and bye for now.